I am back. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Generation 9 Ubers. First of all, it's been a very long time since I played in Generation 9 Ubers. Second of all, I am so happy to play this again after I've been through radiation poisoning, which is Generation 9 OU. I've been back to radiation poisoning again. Man, this is Choice Scarf bullshit. I swear on God. This is hilarious. I'll be honest with you. This is hilarious. They go outrage for free. I'm immune. They have their dragon type moves. Bye bye. They're probably gonna swap into Kyogre. Most likely, so they can get rid of that swap. But they don't realize I am choice specs. Crazy enough. But today, I have decided to use the Oxyx attack for some other purposes rather than that. See, 62%. We got Fluttermane, we got Koraidon, we have Koraidon Swords Dance, and Unaware Skeledirge. This is the best Pokemon in the Generation 9 if you do without, with the legendaries or whatever crap you call it. There we go. Almost knocked out. I could have went Terra Fairy, but I did not care. Of course, I have to lose my Fluttermane. Womp womp. I do lose my Fluttermane. Who cares? And I am going to go to my Deoxys Speed. Why am I doing this? I do not care. I do. Ooh, Shadow Sneak. Nice, 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 nice. So you are that. I am going to... No. Thank God. My buttons are mixed up. I have my healing move, normally my third move. I normally have that as my second move. But yeah. It's a free DD. And I'm going to go knock off on the Giratina. Perfect work. Amazing. You have that. Koraidon's there. I am slower than the Koraidon. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go Terra Fire. And I'm going to go Sunsteel Strike in case they go for Flare Blitz like I thought. Amazing. Amazing work on my part. I knock you out. Nope, you don't. But I'm going to go for another DD in case you go for a Ting-Lu swap. Perfect. DD again. And I am going to go for a Sunsteel Strike. If I do not get knocked out, perfect. See, Whirlwind, amazing work. And a free Koraidon switch. Hey, yo. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Oh, no. It's a Nunya. Okay, there's that. And then there's Arceus Fairy. I don't mind swapping. It's one turn left. No Judgment, which is going to do not much damage. And they ran out of Sun, unfortunately. I'm going to do this real quick. Bop. And let's see. I'm going to go for a Morning Sun. There's a little bit of healing. They go Roar. Who cares? Just Orichalcum Pulse. I do not mind because I am Boots on my Necrozoma. Let's see. There's that. Free damage. And in case instead of DDing, I'm going to go for Sunsteel Strike to get free damage on the Arceus. And they go Roar again. Amazing. And they go to my Arceus Ground. Perfect. So I'm going to go for a free Judgment as they recover. There's how much damage? So about 29. Not much, but not too little. I'm going to call mine as they do go for their own Judgment. I do this. And now I'm going to do way more damage than what they need to. So they go for another Judgment, which is going to be a 15 to 49. And knock out the Arceus and sort of the same speed, which is crazy work. They go Koraidon. They're probably going to go for their Outrage, as we are bulky enough to knock it out. Amazing. So we got that, and now their last one's Kyogre, which I'm guessing this is probably Scarf, right? No, it's probably going to be Max. I don't know if it's Scarf or Specs. That's the scary part. That's the neat part. We do not know what's going to happen. Judgment, so they are slower, and they do not do much. So, sure, we're in the lower ladder of Ubers, but I'm going to have fun with it because you know why? I need a break from this, and I'm getting my butt kicked already. So yeah, we're back with another one. We got another Koraidon sweep. Sure, it's not Swords Dance, but look at the Scale Shot shenanigans I've been pulling. So yeah, let's move on to another game, and we'll see it from right there. Baby, let's get it. Alrighty, we're back with another game, and it seems like we're playing against, we're playing with Saltfish, it seems like. But it seems like we're playing with the OU team with Ubers, which is crazy, but you have this is definitely going to be some crazy wild stuff. I know that for sure. I'm not gonna go for any hazards on my Deoxys attack, just in case it's whatever. But I'll be honest. Yep, this is what I thought. Icy Wind, get the thing out, and they're gonna DD. Yep, I knew they were gonna go for that, but I have a fail safe just in case they go for extreme speed. Yep, perfect. And I'm gonna just go for a free Icy Wind just in case. I knew I had to do this. Okay. And I'm gonna go Flutter Mane just in case you go for that extreme speed again. Knew it. I had to do it to get myself some damage. And about 99%. Perfect. So what I could do now is I can Moonblast for free. There it is. Earthquake. Did not do much. But yeah. So I have another ghost type and everything in the party. I am going to go into my Koraidon. It won't do much on the Dragonite. It probably won't do much damage. Let's see. It will be Oko. Dragon Claw will do that, but Extreme Speed won't knock out. Are you serious? Okay, this is some crazy work. I'm gonna do you, Terra Ghost, and it's the Extreme Speed Predict. Yep. Let's see. 1, perfect. 2. Amazing. I'm glad we got this down. This is definitely this entire thing. Hey, this is called adjustments. NBA players can learn that real quick. Swords Dance up. Let's see. Go for a flip turn. Wish. Knew that was a good predict. I'll go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crap, that's bulky. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. Flip turn. Not much. Oh, that's crazy. I'm just going with low kick for free. They're probably cooked. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, and there's the Earthworm down. So they're probably gonna plan on doing something crazy. I think they're probably going to go into their Raging Bolt, most likely. Yeah, and there's forfeit, unfortunately. But yeah, they got cooked. So let's see from another game. We'll be right back with it. But holy crap, that's crazy. We'll be right back. All right, we got another play real quick. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Koraidon, Arceus Water, Lando Lee. Crazy. I'm going to go for this as to go Zacian Crown. Crazy work on that part. I have an instant Arceus Ground. Let's see real quick right there. Hold up for a moment. There we go. A little call for sinuses. They go for the judgment. They thought it was DD. Heck nah. I'm going to do Ice Beam just in case you swap out. And that's almost knockout on Lando. Unfortunately, that happened. I'm going to call mine in case you swap to Arceus Water. Perfect plan on that. And got a very good recovery on that crap. So let's see. Judgment's there. 47%. Oh, there's Arceus Water. About the 34. But I'm going with another judgment. Let's see. 350. Dragon Tail's there for the bulky Arceus. And perfect play on that part. I can go to my Deoxys attack. Sure, it will break its sash, but it'll be perfectly fine if I just go for a nice, beautiful Icy Wind. Perfect. For the sharpest thing in the city. Boom. Knockout right there. And that's the Zacian. I'm fine. 434 versus 438. Yep, good go. And they lose their attack boost, so I'm fine with going to get a set up a layer of spikes. Substitute as crazy work. I can go for Shadow Ball to knock out your sub. There you go. And now you're going to go for a Swords Dance. Crazy work on your part. I'm just go for a free Shadow Ball on that because I know it's going to take a lot of damage. Even though it's going to be a Cycle Boost, will probably be more damage. Yep, that's 49%. The Death Drop, and they go for Behemoth Blade. Crazy work on that. 434 versus that. I am going to go into my Skeledirge. You ain't going to do much on this Pokemon. I am going to Will-O-Wisp, as this is the main feature, as Skeledirge can wall your Zacian. No, sir. You're getting blocked with this Pokemon. Your Behemoth Blade is not going to do much. And look at myself. Go for a burn, and that's going to be burnt. The crispy chicken, I tell you that one. The Wild Charge, 10%, none on that. I can go for a Torch Song, and boom. And if you go Arceus Water, then they're cooked. Go Koraidon, they're cooked. There it is, Arceus Water, they're cooked. They go for the Hazard Sacrifice. They should have went for a sack, but I'm happy with this either way. They go Tornadus. Let's see, no Spike. There are boots on that. I am in a Will-O-Wisp. Unless they go Ho-Oh, then they're, yep, they go Toxic on that. Smart play. Go Will-O-Wisp. I'm fine with this. As they go Necrozoma, unless they go for a Flamethrower, then that's fine. They get Dynamax Cannon. That's probably better off if they went for Dragon Pulse or whatever. But beggars can't be choosers, they say. Flamethrower's there. I do have a DD for free, and probably would be better off 37, 44. I'm fine with a Morning Sun, but I'm a DD just in case. Terra Grass, you're at. Oh, never mind. I'm that one that's ass, they say. So I'm gonna do this. I am planning on going to Koraidon real quick. Faster. Yeah, I'm faster than this thing. I'll go you. I am gonna go for a. Gonna go for it. I'm gonna be toxic. But toxic Dynamax Cannon. I'm gonna Terra Ghost and I'm gonna Swords Dance real quick. And dance on these places. Let's see. Flamethrower. Okay. That was a bad play on my part. But I got a Swords Dance all for free. Which this is the power of the #1 Pokemon in Ubers. The power of the #1 Pokemon, which is crazy work. I tell you that one. Scale Shot. 1, 2, 3. Pop. There you go. There's the last Mon. Do I knock out the Koraidon with this move? Koraidon, yeah. I knock it out with a low kick. Perfect. So all I have to be is faster. And if I'm not faster, I can go Flutter Mane. Yep, there you go. This is what I play. And you know why I call play faster? Because, have you heard of the Pokemon game called Red, Blue, and Yellow? There's a Tauros Ditto. And I'm not risking the Tauros Ditto just so I could deal with this crap. So I'm happy I knocked out the Pokemon that's called Koraidon. It's perfect speed type play. And this is the funniest thing you have ever seen, I tell you. I think this is a big fat joke, and I love it. 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. Amazing. Well, that's 3, my bad. But yeah, that's 4 times, yeah. But yeah, let's get one more game in and see from right there. This is absolutely amazing work from Koraidon's part, which is crazy. But yeah, maybe a game, maybe 2 more games. You never know. We'll be right back, baby. All right, we're in another game, another dollar, they say. Yeah, we got a few, thanks to the power of editing and stuff. We're here probably 7 hours later, 8 hours later, playing this game. You know how it is. It's fun. But yeah, you see right here, we have a lead. I'm going to lead Deoxys real quick and see right there. But we're going to have Koraidon end games, baby. There's that. There's the Ting Lu. I think they're going to Earthquake, but I am going to go for Spikes. There it is. So there's that. They're probably going to go for a move. We're going to go for it. Yeah, let's go Arceus and start farming on this person. Let's start farming. There it is. There's a farm. Yeah, say Calm Mind real quick. Let's see, Calm Mind, and get that through. Arceus ground is stupid, but it's funny. But yeah. There it is. This is Ruination. No, they spike up. Crazy work. I'm gonna Calm Mind again. Let's see. Calm Mind again. Let's see what they're gonna do. Are they Ruination or are they gonna Earthquake? Yeah, there's Ruination. They do much on that. I'm gonna go another one. Another one. Let's see. I think this may be an Arceus ground game. You never know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ice Beam. You know what? Screw it. But yeah, let's see. Let's see real quick. And Ruination. It's time to recover, baby. There we go. There we go. There's more spikes. Calm Mind again as you go for a Ruination or Earthquake. Let's see. Whirlwind. Crazy work. I do have a Skeleton on the field. Are you going to get Wisp? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's see right there. Yeah, so. Yeah, let's see real quick. There's Burnt. me see. Let's see. I see ruination and stuff real quick. Let's see. There's a slack off. They whirlwind again. They ain't doing much. RCS is probably gonna get recovery. It should be crazy on that. Recover, and let's see, they go whirlwind again. Perfect. They really are trying to spike stack, baby. They ain't doing much on that. The save of Mr. Girl. It's crazy. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, there it is. There's the Ting Lu. Get some special attack drop, right? Nope. We get the DOS. No, not DOS. DOA. Do I think there's a knockout? Nope. But I'll spike up real quick. And I'm Icy Wind in case you do go for that. But if you do go for extreme speed, then that's crazy work. I think you're going to play greedy and go for that DD. I know you're probably going to play for that DD. Perfect. I knew you would. I knew you to play for that greed. I'm going to go for another Icy Wind. But I would say that the spikes damage will rack up. I think I'll be fine without this. Yeah, I knew it. And not only that, but now this is a blood sacrifice. I'm going to go for a Moonblast and knock you out. Unless you go to Goldengo. But yeah, you're probably cooked. Honestly, you're probably cooked, baked, crazy on that stuff, John. I'll be honest with you, you're cooked. Let's go Dango, bop, and there's a KO, not a KO, but critical hit, 59% of the resist. I'm gonna go to my RCS ground. I don't have no spinner. I don't think I need a spinner. I got recovery all the way. Plus, I can just swap out to Fluttermane if I want to. But yeah, this is some substitute type crap I love to see. But yeah. There you go. See, Terra Fairy, Shadow Ball, that's fine. That was a good, that was not the best double, but I'm happy with it. And a knockout Goldingo with that beautiful ground type Judgment. That's crazy. Yeah, let's see. I think they're gonna go Dragonite for that Terra Normal shenanigans. Great Tusk, damn. I'm gonna go Fluttermane just in case you spin. Let's see. Perfect. And now I just go for free Moonblast because that's what your ass team is gonna do. Not ass team. This is the ass team that is gonna get their ass blasted. There it is. Knockout with the Moonblast. Fluttermane's gonna do crazy work, but I think once all the mons go down, I think all the cards will fall apart for them. There's Ogerpon. Who cares? I'm gonna do this Moonblast for free. Knockout. Yeah, this is why it should stay banned. Fluttermane's crazy. Crazy work on this Pokemon. I love the Mon, even though it's broken. I love Fluttermane, and look at that forfeit. And I think we're gonna end off right here. Koraidon did a lot of kills. Skeldurge too get a lot of work. They got the Ting Lu absolutely be baked for the team, so they couldn't really earthquake. So yeah, I'm ending off right here. Y'all stay safe, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this Koraidon / Skeldurge video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bandy out, yes sir.